conclusion, this decision, and why?
I started developing low back pain, and I had a time I traveled to Thailand, and I stayed with some monks, and I realized they don't wear shoes. They stay most of the time without shoes, and I was very curious to know why. And I ended up realizing that whenever we put our feet down on the ground, we connect with Mother Nature, and our body is filled with electrolytes, electromagnetic electrolytes, that that whenever we put our feet in the ground, it's like we recharge our body. The way to recharge our body, all of us walk around with a lot of inflammation, a lot of aches here and there. Put your feet down on the ground, touch dirt, play with the dirt, and see most of the chronic pains, chronic illness you have will disappear. 80%.
E-town.
Yes.
Nairobi Mugutupu, connecting with Mother Nature.
It's up to you. Nobody will force you to do it. You may think shoes will give you more protection, maybe more hygiene and all that, but at the end of the day, it's not true. You know,
how long have you been barefoot?
About 2 years.
2?
2 years.
2 years. You haujaingiza kiatu kwa mguu?
No.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
Hii sewage unapasua hivi ukienda and you don't care.
I did that in primary. We used to carry ash to the toilet, to primary school toilets. We pour ash and you still step on it and you go home and nothing happened. What has changed now that is so different? Nothing.
That's how connected you are with Mother Nature.
Yeah, and
as much as most of the time you're just connected to the carpet.
Here, but if you find me outside, I have no shoes.
I
don't do this one for anyone. I do it for myself, for my own health. I know the importance of it.
And for the 2 years, what's the difference that it has created? What difference has it created?
I have no ache in my body. I have absolutely no ache in my body. I have nothing like gas or constipation or acidity in my body. I sleep 8 hours straight. I can do things that most people my age will not do.
So the last time you felt some crocodile on your feet was 2 years ago?
Yes. And if you go to my house, I have enough shoes, but I will not wear shoes anymore. I've decided I need to educate my patients. I need to educate people that I'm not telling you to go everywhere without shoes, but I'm telling you we need to keep putting our feet, our hands dirty in the ground, connect with Mother Nature to recharge our system.
So wherever naweza kuita we walk with you, you will not see the need to wear shoes.
No.
Do you mind where you step? Ama unatembeanga tu vile ulikuwa unatembea in school?
I just walk. I mean, we just started wearing shoes not very long time ago. If you just step back a little bit.
And you just stopped wearing shoes not very long time ago?
Yeah, because I realized they don't add value to my health. Yes, you wear shoes so that you don't get hit or pricked, right? But the damage is more. I'll give you an example. And I use my sisters, ladies. They wear shoes with pointed edges.
High heels.
And high heels.
Yes.
If you look at their toes,
yes,
they are like this. And when their toes are like this, their body is hurting. You can take that to the bank.
They are suffering.
Yes, their body is hurting.
Women are suffering up and down.
They will have a headache. They will have eyes problem. They will have back. They will have gas. They will have constipation. They will have knee. Their body will hurt.
But you'd rather die but still look good.
That's what
suffering bad.
That's what they find. They you see, it's a choice. For me, it's the same. I walk barefoot because I know the benefit of it.
So what do you feel for women in high heels when you see them walking? Because you look at them medically and you see the kind of suffering they're going through.
Well, you just know this is a patient in waiting. It's customers in waiting.
Oh, so women in high heels are customers for...
Those are customers, even men. Even men who wear these shoes that look like I have a horn. Those are also customers in waiting.
Do you know, my daughter asked me a very weird question. I don't want to call it stupid. She asked me about the pointed shoes, whether if I wear the shoes, my feet zinafikanga huko mwisho.
Because you see, the moment, I'll give you a very simple example. When you compress your feet like this for a very long time,
yes,
and then you also wear a heel, there's a nerve in between our toe here called, there's a nerve here. There's a condition that develops there that is very painful. It's called motor neuroma. Mm-hmm. Anybody who has suffered from that thing, and I tell them to walk barefoot, they will. Because it's agony. You have seen people in town walk like, and they're in shoes, but you can see like...
Yes.
It's basically the same thing. You have seen also ladies, their big toe is like this. When your big toe goes here, your back will hurt forever. It doesn't matter what you do, how many therapies or adjustment you get. If this one does not come back, your back will hurt.
And
continue
you're messing
hurting
with your balance.
Yes.
So when you check yourself as a human being, when you have a migraine, sometimes your head aches, there's a problem that is coming from the balance of your body and how you take care of yourself.
Yes.
Sio kitu ya kumezea Panadol sa hiyo ama painkiller sa hiyo.
I think we need to stop self-medicating. It's one thing we need. Medicine should be left for doctors.
Okay.
And we stop self-medicating, because every time you self-medicate, you always, maybe you Googled or whatever you did, you always do it for the wrong condition. You'll never do it for the right thing. Because if it was so easy for you to Google and self-medicate, there would be no need of medical schools. Yes, there will be no need. So for me, I am totally against anyone who self-medicate. You need to go and see a properly trained person to be able to help you pick the correct medication if you have to get to use.
Now, I hope you've enjoyed our healthy conversation with Dr. Hamisi, and we hope to have you in this world for longer. Maze. And talking of lasting long, just like life, equally important is your phone battery. If you like one that lasts long, check out the battery of Oppo Reno 7. Actually, check out the phone. Check out the Oppo Reno 7. That's one of the major upgrades on the Oppo Reno 7. Now, for the time nimekuwa na hii phone, by the way, sijakuwa na wasiwasi ya moto hata kidogo. It has a very capable 4500 AH battery na inakuja na a 33 watts super fast charger that fills the battery very fast. If you care about the things I've mentioned, then you need to check out the Oppo Reno 7. And this is my favorite color, by the way. Inaitwa Sunset Orange. Imekuja very rare, so maze, make sure kama ikikubamba, which I highly recommend, ikikubamba, please tafuta hii Sunset Orange kabla zijarun out of stock. Otherwise, that's it for the weekend edition. See you next week. My name is Dr. Kingori.